Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Rockford IceHogs Broadcasting Network. Joseph Zakshevsky with you as the Hogs get set to square off against the Texas Stars here this evening at HEB Center in Cedar Park to close out the head-to-head series. Well, these two teams got together last night with the IceHogs prevailing 3-2 in the shootout. Goaltender Collin Delia would pick up another win here in his rookie year, and for Delia, he is now on an 11-game unbeaten streak, going 9-0-2 over that stretch. Well, after last night's shootout victory over this Stars group, we caught up with him and what's working so well for the young netminder. Shootout, you get a little bit of everything, the excitement. You go down early, you come back, game tired late, and then the breakaway contest. But how did you handle it there from the back line?
I just tried to stay composed the best I could. You know, the boys were battling really hard. It was a very physical game from the outset. We set that tempo early on, and I was just trying to hold down the fort the best I could. And a couple unfortunate bounces that went against us, and that first goal and the second goal, I just kind of unlucky. You know, we're trying to block shots, and that's a consequence sometimes. But like the way we played through and through and came back, I thought we showed good character, good composure.
And with that, the character and composure, what checklist do you go over in your mind when a shootout is upon you? I know it can be a little reckless sometimes, especially here on the road, and a tough place to play. But walk us through those breakaways.
Just kind of empty your mind, really. Do all your preparation before the game. For me, I kind of visualize, every possible scenario that might happen in a game, and that includes overtime and a shootout. So that was part of my visualization today, as it is every day. But you try not to cheat. Try to play it pretty honest. Because these guys, the ice is bad as well. So you got a pretty good feeling that most of them are going to shoot. I think all of them pretty much shot. That's what you have to do on bad ice. So in some ways, it's an advantage for the goalie. So you kind of try and make the shooter take a shot he doesn't want to take.
And now walk us through your last 11, 9-0-2. Something is clicking for Collin Delia. I remember looking back at this fresh-faced kid in those first couple games in Iowa. What has been the big aha moment for you to go on this impressive stretch?
I think just playing games, quite honestly, getting in a rhythm. Coaching staff's putting me in. Just getting to learn, and learn how to play pro hockey. Feeling it out and practicing, every day, and be on the ice with Coach Aubrey, and it's just very eye-opening in a way. I thought I knew how to play, and you're constantly reinventing yourself and learning new things, and having new approaches, so to speak. And it's been really refreshing. A lot of the stuff Coach Aubrey has had for me, and I think he's really helped, take my game even higher than I was at the beginning of the year, and I think that's evident right now.
Well, speaking of an eye-opening experience, we haven't really been able to catch up with you since your time over the Chicago Blackhawks, but you play well with the IceHogs. You go up to Chicago, get your first NHL start, first NHL win, then you come back and pick up right where you left off. Transitions aplenty, but what are you taking from that experience to apply to now?
I'm just so grateful for that opportunity to begin with. I have nothing but good things to say about the organization, and the people that they have there. And when I was up, the players, it made me feel like a part of the team right away. And I think obviously it's something to strive for. And when I went up, it was kind of obviously bittersweet because, here we're in a playoff push and a stretch drive, and you've gone through so much shared adversity, with your teammates in that locker room. And to kind of leave them and come back, you're happy, ecstatic to play your first NHL game, undescribable. But, to come back here and, make a playoff push and carry that through into playoffs, that's where our heart is right now.
And now turning the page and getting ready for another Texas push tomorrow against them to close out the 4-game series. You got Iowa around the corner as well. Still a couple of points away from sealing the deal on that magic number, but walk us through that locker room. I imagine emotions are pretty excited in there right now.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to stay composed. Obviously been playing pretty well right now, but not be complacent. That's really what we want to kind of have the, the energy in the room be. I just want to keep pushing forward and earn every day. And I think that's what makes us so good right now, is that no one takes anything for granted. We work for everything. We work as a team, and it's dangerous this time of year.
A big thank you to goaltender Collin Delia for joining us here on the IceHogs Broadcasting Network as he helped the IceHogs capture the 3-2 shootout victory over the Texas Stars last night, and the two teams rematch and get together for the final time here in the regular season this evening out at Cedar Park, Texas. Well, the IceHogs look to continue their winning ways, now on a 6-game winning streak and looking to whittle down their magic number and potentially an opportunity to clinch a playoff berth here tonight. Well, be sure to stay tuned for more Rockford IceHogs hockey as the IceHogs and Stars get together one final time here at Cedar Park. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.